Hello friends, this is Love Johar. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Today we will study about what is ITIL all about, and why should you study about ITIL. What makes ITIL so important, and why should you go in depth for understanding about what exactly is ITIL all about. So without any further ado, let me get started. So first of all, what is this IT infrastructure library? What is this information technology infrastructure library? So it is nothing but a set of best practices which are there in order to help you for your IT service management. When I say that these are best practices, these are basically nothing but guidelines. These are best practice guidelines which are there for you, which can help you in making sure that your services are working properly, efficiently and effectively. So this is nothing but these will help you in order to make sure that you are delivering your IT services to your customers in the most efficient format, in the most performance enhanced format, and you have to make sure that you follow these guidelines if you really want to make sure that your services are running at the optimum level. So before I start and dig into what exactly is ITIL, I would like to tell a couple of things. What exactly is ITIL not? So because there's a lot of confusion about ITIL these days, so let me clear one thing up front, that it is not a standard, but again it is a set of best practices. It is a set of guidelines that you need to follow, and you can customize them in your own way depending upon your organization needs, depending upon your requirements. You can always customize them, but these are the requirements that you need to fulfill if you really want to make sure that if you really want to make sure that your services should perform at the optimum level, and if you do not want to hamper your services, ITIL is the way around. So it is a service improvement framework, and why is it so popular these days, and why it was always popular in the past as well, is because for a lot of reasons. Like, number one, it is vendor neutral. When I say this is vendor neutral, it means that it is not in relation with any big vendors like Cisco, Dell or HP or any big vendors out there. So it is not linked with any of the vendors out there. So it is vendor independent, and it is a vendor neutral certification. So that's why it only tells you what are the different best practices which are there in the industry for you to follow. Okay, and the other important point why it is so popular is it is non-prescriptive. What I mean by that is it basically gives you some guidelines to follow, it gives you some best practices to follow, but it is nowhere, it will nowhere state that you have to follow. It will not give you any mandatory guidelines to follow, so it is non-prescriptive in nature. And again, as I've already mentioned, the most important thing, these are nothing but set of best practices for you to make sure that you follow if you really want your services to be performing at the optimum level. So what all does ITIL contains, and what all is there in the picture of ITIL, we will discuss in the future lectures. So please stay tuned in, and if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so right away. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye bye. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. Thank you so much. Bye bye.